with another video. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys the best drop spot in Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to head out the battle bus and jump out to Shady Slits over there. Once you've jumped for Shady Slits, just let me get ready. I'm also going to be talking about the best loadout in zero build and build, and what you could do. So, what you're going to want to do is, once you have landed at Shady, you're going to... Oi, rude. Let me finish talking. Once you've landed at Shady or near, what you're going to want to do, you're going to loot up and then go to Peely. Now the reason why you're going to want to go to Peely is for the next part. So, Peely. Now Peely is, oh my god. Hello. So, that's that guy gone. Oh, hang on. Right, sorry about that. So, now what you're going to want to do, right, to still get going to Peely. If I can remember where he is. He's behind me, like I thought. So, you're going to want to jump in the water. If you do go that way, you're going to want to jump in the water. You're going to want to talk to Peely. The only reason you want to talk to Peely is because you're going to want to buy a shadow tracker. Now, you're not going to use this shadow tracker. Now, the reason you've bought that shadow tracker is because when you go over to the castle place over here, we are going to use the shadow tracker to get into a little vault. Now, there's a vault here where you need to give him an item of goodness. So you're going to use the shadow tracker to get in the vault. Now, it will give you one of these things. Now, you don't really need that thing. The thing that you do need, you need to go up here into this room, and you have to find the correct one. If you find the correct one, the door will open. Say I'll go for that one. That one's incorrect, so it's rifted me. The door does not close behind you. It might close, then it will open back up, but it doesn't close and shut you out. So, let's just quickly try and figure out which one it is. So, like I was saying, you've got to try and find out which one it is. Is it this one? No. So, you're going to want to keep on trying until you get in. Now, you guys are probably going to be thinking that this is a complete waste of time. Why are you doing this? Now, the reason you're going to be doing this is because once you have found the correct one, there's going to be another vault. So it was this one. Now this door is going to open. Now there's a little vault here. And what you're going to want to do is open some of these chests. But that is not it. You may think that that's really good for the loot wise, but that is not it. What you're going to want to do is come in here, you have loads of fire. What you're going to want to do is, all you need to do is ignore that, and then you're just going to like go around, sort out the fire, and then see which one it is. Now, probably wondering why you're doing this. Now, the only reason you are doing this is because you are going to be going into another vault, which is in the same area. Now, you could try putting them all out, you just go try a combination. Now, when you've gotten up, you have got all of these chests around you. It's kind of just a god spot. Like, you get keys, you get heals, and even if you get in storm for a bit, it does not matter. You will get the loot you need, you will get the heals you need. Everything that you have done will pay off. Like, look at that. All of this is at this little POI next to Shady. So, and then what you could also do, because you could get these little normal chests as well. I've got a heal, just quickly. What you are going to want to do, I'm just going to talk to you about the best loadout now in Fortnite, Chapter 4, Season 3. Now, what you're going to want to carry in build, you're probably going to want to be carrying the Combat SMG. One of the most quickly firing SMGs in the game, and it can't really be topped off. Number 2, you're going to probably want to carry the Havoc shotgun or the drum. In builds, I personally carry the drum. No, Havoc. But and then in zero builds, I personally carry the drum. But either way, I still carry the Combat SMG. And then I also, my teammates, when I'm playing with them, carry the Titan. Now, I'll just talk about solos first. Now, like I was saying, solos builds, I would go for a Combat SMG, Havoc Pump, and then meds. I'd probably say minis, and if you find some, slurp juices. Now, depending on what you like, I would probably say a thermal DMR. Now, it's not like one of the normal DMRs, it is one of the most OP DMRs in the game. The most fast shooting, thermal, you can see through almost all the bushes, it is so OP. You're going to be wanting to carry that. But if you can't find one of them up until that point, you're going to be wanting to carry a red eye. If you can't find either of them, you do not want to be carrying the heavy sniper unless you're good with snipers. The only reason you don't want to be carrying heavy snipers is because, well, number 1, they don't one-shot builds. Number 2 is just, I don't really think they're worth it. And if you want to try out, now in zero build, I'd probably carry the purple, the Combat SMG, the drum shotgun, which you can get a mythic one on the island when it spawns in. Maybe. And then also, I'd still probably go with the thermal DMR, because you've got no cover in that. Like, you've just got, you see where they are if they're hiding in bushes. And then sometimes I'd maybe go with the Titan's rifle, but sometimes I won't. But it just completely depends. And then also, I would also go with either slurp juices or minis, or both combined. Now, it is your choice on what you carry, but I was just saying some of the things there on what I think you should carry on, considering of how good things are this season. Now, going into duos, one of you should carry what I just said, depending on what you are in. The Combat SMG, Havoc Pump, or maybe if you don't even want to carry the Combat SMG, you can also carry the Flapjack Rifle. If you do want a mythic Flapjack Rifle, you can drop Brutal, that castle there, Mega, Shattered, or Breakwater. No, not Breakwater, that castle there. Now, instead of having the mythic shotguns, you now have the mythic Flapjack Rifles. And there, if you land at the castles, the boss won't spawn. So you don't want to be landing there if you want to get the mythics. maybe land somewhere else and then you want to push there, just don't land there straight away, else the boss won't spawn. Now, for the duo, you're probably going to want to carry a combat SMG, Havoc Pump, and then instead of carrying the Red Eye or the Thermal DMR, you are probably going to be wanting to carry the Titan's rifle, or whatever it is. I can't remember the exact name. So, the Titan's rifle, it's OP. So, if you're on a distance, your teammate can hold it up, charge it up, and then you can just go in there, finish the job with the Thermal DMR. So, yeah, that's one reason why it's good. Breaking them out. Right, now that kid's out of the way, like I was saying that, about one of you is probably going to be wanting to carry the Titan's rifle, whilst the other is carrying the Thermal DMR. Now, because they are both really good in their own way. Because you could have one of you shooting in the box with the Titan rifle. As soon as the wall's down, you're going to be wanting to be spraying. And then, since it recharges, they can, when they're holding the wall, when they've shot the wall down, they can shoot straight back and then get the knock. I have got another reason why the drop spot back there is good, because if you don't want to go there anymore, you can just go back to where the statues are, you press it and then the door opens. If you press the one that is wrong, you will get the rift, and then you can go to circle or anywhere that you want. Another reason why this POI is good is because if you want to, if you're in zero build and it is really sweaty and you don't think that you're going to be able to survive, let's just show you what I mean. If the game is really sweaty for you and you don't think you're going to be able to survive, what you can do, there are trees with the grind rails all around the map. You can sit in the tree and start beaming people. Say someone's on top of Clock Tower, you'll be dead because you'll have the advantage. But the loot would fall down out of the tree if you were having a fight in the tree. So you don't really want to be doing that, but other than that. Now, this is at the spots all that are new. Rumble Ruins, Creaky Compound and Shady Stilts. Now, you don't really want, if you wanted to use, the only reason that you're going to want to use a shadow tracker to get into the vault is because you might have lost a lot of gold, but if you do it again, you'll get that gold back. So there's no point in really like saying no to it, because you do get your gold back. So works either way. Now, another thing about this area is that since there's not much mobility this season, the only mobility that there is dinos, bikes, cars, and thingy. Low gravity. Now, if you don't get low gravity, you have no mobility for the whole game. And that's a downside for you. Now, if you did want that, you can land here, look for some dino eggs. And if you find a dino egg, you can hatch it. The things you want to stay away from are these things. If you shoot them, well, they blow up. But if there are wasps near them, the wasps will start chasing you, and they are going to have absolutely none of it. And if you want to have some fun, you can just keep sliding around in the mud. That is also really, really fun in my mind. And then when you go up, you can either go to Brutal if you want to get one of the Mythic 8Rs, the Flapjack rifles this season, or you could also just go over there if you want to go get some fights if Circle's over there. If not, you could always go through to Shattered. Does depend on where you are though. Anywhere up there is really good. So let's just go up and then see what's going on. Crack him. So he's going to be low now. And now that guy's dead. Now if we just claim flag here, I will show you what I mean about the drum shotgun. Now, you can carry the drum shotgun in builds, but you have a high chance of winning if you have it. If you're in solos, there is only one on the map, and if you are in duos, there is only two on the map. There's going to be two on the map no matter what game mode you play, apart from if it's solos, there is only going to be one. But, like the pulse rifle. So, yeah, that is the same. So, yeah. And then, you're going to want to make sure that you get the heals that you like. So I'm going to show you the loadout that I would use. I would probably use this loadout, apart from I'd have a thermal AR, even though I haven't found one yet. So, if you guys haven't got a win yet, that I am using the Victory Umbrella for this season. So now you know what it looks like. What is... And now, say you do rotate over here, you have the things that you need. Like, if you do want to get more gold because you didn't get all the amount that you needed, you can go down here. You can go at I did forget to mention this, but at Shady, you do have a job board that you can use to get a job, which does give you some more money. Gold. There are jobs like you get a bounty, there's one to find chests, and there is also one to can't remember what it is. We'll have a look now. Did that guy just die to fall damage? So, like I was saying, you are going to, about this, you are also going to want to be getting any caches that you can, because they are going to be giving you the heals and things that you are going to be needing for the rest of the game. They are also going to be giving you loot for the game. Oh, damn. Alright, guys. That is the mythic I was talking about. Alright, guys. That's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to go down below, leave a like, and subscribe with all his notifications on. Peace.